Is your Mercruiser Gen 2 drive keep blowing up, the upper gearbox and the lower unit perhaps? Has somebody replaced the gimbal ring maybe prior? Well, they did on this boat. And when they did it, they did a terrible job, whoever did it. And they left the oil line off inside of the boat from the reservoir. It was sitting there, it looked like it was hooked up, but it wasn't hooked up. So unfortunately, the drive was replaced. And guess what happened? After just a short time, the upper gearbox blew up because it dumped all the oil inside the boat behind the motor. Customer didn't know it. We didn't know it. We put a new drive on for him, ran it, and guess what happened? We blew the drive up because that hose behind there. Now you can barely get to that hose. You can barely see it. You got to take some upholstery apart. You got to take a lot of things loose. You got to get the engine covers vertical. You got to get your flashlights. You got to be a contortionist. You got to be all kind of things to see that. And then you got to grab the hose and wiggle it and push on it. And guess what? It came right off. I was like, son of a bitch. Anyway, so we went ahead. We sent that off. We had SEI warranty it. Lower unit didn't fail that time. We cleaned everything out, put it back together. We verified its oiling, left the drain plug out of here, filled the reservoir on the boat. Of course, we tested it before we put the drive on. And now we know that we're getting oil from the reservoir all the way through the drive and down to the ground, as you can see. This is all back together on the outside, but listen, if your oil reservoir on your boat is staying full, but you keep blowing drives up, you better check that hose in the back of the transom. It's right next to the water inlet hose, and you can barely see it. So be careful, get mirrors, flashlights, whatever, and don't cause yourself the same kind of hell we caused ourselves. That's from some shoddy past mechanic work. There was a bunch of stuff in there that we found, little nitpicking things. Whoever did the work on this boat really just didn't do a very good job. They weren't very skilled, or they were being paid by the job. I just don't know. But anyway, now he's in it too deep. But he's gonna get to enjoy his boat finally that he just bought.